Heard so many stories. It's almost the other thing is a follow up question is in this kind of they talk about the journey is lonely or it's lonely at the top, and a lot of people they face setbacks, and a lot of times they feel like it's just them or it's talk about your work, how you help. You're trying to bring awareness that nobody is alone, and you're trying to involve community and create support. So talk about this idea of you're not alone because a lot of people think, oh, this is just happening to me when I have nobody to turn to.
I think that's exactly it. I happen to be a very open and transparent person. I'm willing to talk about my struggles. I'm willing to talk about my challenges, even while I'm in the thick of them. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people keep things to themselves. And that sometimes is how they were raised to keep the family dirty laundry inside the family, and they don't take it outside the house, or they just don't share, and or they're just more of an introvert and they just don't share. That can actually make them start to feel alone because they're experiencing these struggles and they're not talking to anybody, they're not sharing with anybody, and so then they start to feel that it's just them. And so I feel that's where my struggles, especially, I kept thinking, why am I going through all of this? Why does this sort of stuff keep happening to me? And I feel like it was happening to me so that I was able to then share with others what I went through and what I had dealt with and how I had overcome it. So that they were able to realize, even if they're sitting in an audience and they're not sharing their own story, they're hearing mine and they're going, that sounds like me, or that sounds like something that I went through. And from there, they feel the commonality and they recognize that they're not alone. So I feel like there's those of us that are willing to share, and we should, because it does help those that are more introverted or more private that don't want to share, to avoid them getting in their own head and heading down even worse paths.